Hello. I Hi. Welcome. My name is Isaac. I'm the founder of MetaWatchies. And if you're new here, just want to give a quick rundown on what we are doing. Typically every session, what we do is look through projects that are going to mint in the next 24 hours, and give some kind of insights on how I think the project would do, and in terms of the technical aspect, how the website was created, and if the tokenomics makes sense. Oops, my dog's kind of going crazy. Let me just mute myself for a second. Okay, I think he's settled down now, and yeah. So just a quick disclaimer. Everything I say, it it isn't financial advice, or isn't. You shouldn't take my word for anything, other than just some insights which hopefully I can prove to be valuable. And yeah, the reason why we are doing this, we have actually been reviewing projects on the daily by ourselves, but we thought that why not put it out there so that we provide value to the community. And the reason why we review these projects is because we want to find out what's the latest trends and the best practices. For example, right now free means are really. Let's see if there's any free means here. Yeah, free means as a strategy is pretty meta right now, and um seems to be doing quite well, or at least those that do well offer a lot of offer free means to their projects. And we're not too sure how this kind of free mint projects would go, but yeah, it seems like they do go downhill pretty quick, if you notice. Right. Yeah. So the disclaimer is done. What are we doing, and why are we doing this? Been said. Let's just dive right. Let's just dive right into it. The first one we have today is not Skeletal King, because they don't have their own website. There's nothing to really there's nothing to review about. I'm actually quite surprised that they have at least like 16 sold. Pretty surprising. Alright, the next one is CYBERPUNKS. Let's just take a look at what are they doing. It is a pretty nice landing page. It's like an introduction to their city, right? But I think this is like a GIF. It just keeps replaying. Right, let's see what is this all about. You can battle like a ninja god in this fast-paced lightning, fast action wow. This is a pretty long adjective to talk about, like their like how their world works. Pretty cool. Okay. Alright, so there's a teaser, but I don't think I'll be watching this. Benefits for, right, this is great. So right off the bat, let's see, yeah, right off the bat you kind of know like what you're getting into. Oh, they're actually saying the same thing, but it's just like 4 parts. Wonder why is it presented this way. Okay, let's see. So it's kind of like a land NFT. So okay, you hold it so they can receive some land at the end, where they call it arena, I guess, where you can rent it out, and yeah, they will get 30% of the revenue. Why would people want to have the land though? I think that's quite important. I realized there's no white paper here, so that's something they are missing. Alright, so they have their own tokens called Cyber, and then yeah, so there's a game demo, and right, Discord channel, and offline club parties. Um, to me, nothing too interesting. It's I still don't know why should I own land, and why is this token useful. I think these are two very important questions that as a project owner we should explain very clearly, like what's the utility of all of these assets that we are providing. Something really really cool is that all of them are doxed, and yeah, I love it. I love how, yeah, very cool. Web3 veteran. This I think the project lead is pretty from from experience, yeah, he seems really like he would know what he's doing. I think they all do look pretty good. I I realize this can be taken out of context. I don't know, I'm not just praising their looks, but as in like their resumes look pretty good, just on a quick glance. Right, let's just see. Okay, so this is their roadmap. Something I love about their roadmap is they give quarters as check marks in all of their phases, so we kind of know what to expect in each quarter. Right now we are kind of in Q2 going to Q3, right? Yeah, we are at the end of Q2, so I assume this is where they are at. No, actually they are here. Then they have all of this. So they have a sandbox and Ape, but okay. Okay, so their white paper will be released after their mint. I'm not too sure. Do you want to know more about the project before minting, or do you think like creating all this hype and people and not revealing the roadmap, I mean not revealing your white paper until everyone has gotten it is a better idea? I'm not too sure here. I've seen both cases, both scenarios working out for different projects, and yeah, I right now I don't know which would be better. Personally, my preference is to have everything all laid out, to let people know what they are buying into the project for. Cause I see it more like the NFT project. NFT projects are like by extension a form of business, right? And if you are running a startup, you kind of want to know, you kind of want to let your stakeholders know like what exactly you're doing, instead of saying like, we will get there when we get there kind of thing. So yeah, this has been Cyberpunks, and let's just take a look at the next one. I know Little Hero Village, I think, yeah, the same thing. They don't have their own website, so we are gonna skip. It's very Marvel theme, don't you think? Right. Then let's take a look at this Baby Ape Empire. I think there's this Baby Ape Yacht Club, right? Which this seems very similar to. And scrolling through this, I actually realized that wait, let's see. Oh yeah, Baby Ape Social Club or something like that. I'm not too sure if they are under the same empire, like the same company. So this is their team, okay. Seems very simple, and I realized that they have like, yeah, I can't say derivative, right, because they call themselves copycats anyway. I mean, at least they are honest about it, but them having so many collections, I'm not sure why people would buy it. Like just for myself, I wouldn't want to buy a fake, right? I'm not too sure. Okay, let's just take a look if they are the same. Okay, so this is BASC. This is BASCC. So I wonder what's the difference. Do they have their website? Let's take a look. Yeah, it's a totally different project altogether. I know this is pretty legit, this Baby Ape Social Club. So if to me this is legit. So if that was legit, this I guess this isn't. But regardless, let's just take a look at their roadmap. You know what? Actually, looking at it, I feel like I have seen this before. Royalty distributions, NFT. So they have staking, they have merch, and they have fan. Oh, so they have pets. Right. I overall, yeah, because I think they are just they kind of make it like a family. Oh yeah, family empire. I mean, if they could have used their own art, I would be more what do you call that? More excited about it, but in this case, not really. Okay, so the next one we have, because Soul Monster doesn't have a website, we'll go on to HYPECAT Universe. And in HYPECAT Universe, it's it looks like a Space Cats kind of thing, right? Let's see, Cat Squad. So I assume that's the team. Ooh, okay. Why is the founder why does the founder only have like one sentence while the other artist has like such a well elaborated description? 7 years as a marketing engineer, 10 years in crypto, and almost a year developing NFT projects. Okay. So, you know that the artist is from Indonesia. Not too sure about Joy, the founder. Okay, they do have their white paper, which seems. Why is the website looking like that? Is this an issue on my end? Yeah, I'm not too sure. So let's just take a look. The introduction is, so it's a fast. What does a fast DAO mean? So it's a fast DAO ecosystem built on the Solana blockchain, right? Becomes a great. Why are they capitalizing each letter at the last part? And it feels a bit weird, right? Like the whole formatting of this website, of the copywriting is a little bit iffy. So this looks like proper capitalization. Then after here, it gets to be like Jaden Smith tweets, where they capitalize on each the first letter of each word. It's kind of weird. Okay, then let's just see why is the white paper just like that? This isn't a white paper, I don't think. Like, I wouldn't call this a white paper. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're a little bit iffy. Before coming in though, when I saw this, I was assuming that HYPECAT would be doing really, really well because of, how all the blue chip projects in Solana, they have this black and white kind of logo. And yeah, it kind of didn't live up to my expectation. Right, actually, before I move on, let me just talk more about this. To me, what could be improved is a real form of white paper and not something which is like an infographic. To me, a white paper is a further extension of a roadmap where if you follow, this could be, more like features or something like that. And the roadmap could probably do better by adding dates and having more stuff. They don't seem to have a lot of things going on. Their white paper, it's maybe they just don't have a lot of things in their project in mind. So making a white paper will be difficult for them because they have nothing to write. But if you're doing a project like this where you have staking, you have what else? Oh, they spelled another wrongly as well. Yeah, I just feel like it's a little bit messy here. It's messy and not detailed, so it's kind of like both things that you don't really want. You want it to be, if you want to do something like this, be very concise and show instead of tell. And if you want to have like so much words, right, you need proper documentation to make it more readable. Right, so the next one is Monkey Dojo. Monkey Dojo looks pretty cool. So it's a collection it's an NFT collection. It's a group of high quality NFTs with promising utilities. Most of these utilities aim to give back to the community and improve the interaction between the community members. Okay, so let's click the about page. Quality utility. So they are saying like, okay, we want to give you good utilities, but they haven't said what is it yet. So I guess this is where they explain. So it has their own metaverse. Let me talk about metaverse more after I read finish. Earning and staking solutions, and then best community. Holders have the power to direct and guide the project's future. Right, they want to stay long term and build communities that blah blah blah. So I think in this case, right, the metaverse, I think they are a little bit too early. The hype is dead. Yeah, I think people are building it, but I don't think that it's technically, it's not the right time. I think you are a little bit too early. Maybe in another 2 or 3 years, it could work. But right now they're just, look, if you are starting an NFT project, you are compared to a normal startup, you have what do I say? How do I put it? I think an NFT project is like startup light, and you won't be able to scale as quickly as a startup. You won't be able to get valuation that is as high as a startup. But what you have is the agility that most startups don't really have, and also the ease of access to money. Startups, they kind of have to go to for their seed round funding and stuff like that, and it's a long process. But for NFT projects, you dive right into it. So the point I'm trying to drive across here is that they need to take advantage of this, how easy money is given into an NFT project, and build something which is relevant now instead of for the future. I think what Monkey Dojo can do is create one NFT to build this community and have better utilities. I don't, maybe metaverse is a utility, but it's not for utility for right now. So Monkey Dojo as an NFT project provide whatever earning and staking solutions, right? But the metaverse concept, built it on the side and have a company above Monkey Dojo. And once you have multiple, like you launch Monkey Dojo first, and then you probably have like other kind of dojos, right? Then the main lead is like some Animal Kingdom dojo, which is the one building the metaverse. And once you have all of these projects ready, you could like and get your metaverse ready in like maybe 3 or 5 years. You can put all 5 projects into this metaverse, and you could create, you have your platform ready for all 5 of your projects. That, to me, I think that makes more sense, rather than building a metaverse now where there's just no one to interact with. Let's just take a look. I think FAQs, we can skip that. Oh, very nice. Look at this. All their phases, they have dates put in place, and it makes it so much easier for us to read. Remember the website that we just saw? I think it was. Let me think. Was it HYPECAT? Yeah. Just look at the difference in their roadmap. So this is their white paper. Look at this roadmap, and look at this. It's so much easier to read. It's in point form, very concise, and it's different phases where you see first they want to build a community, then they're gonna develop like the NFTs, and then they'll develop the use cases, and then like so on and so forth. Alright, so let's just take a quick look. Okay, so there's the Shogun collection. I assume that's right now. And then, okay, Dojo Dao. Okay. Oh, so there's a Samurai collection. So, I think what I said just now about having different projects, right? Yeah, I think they are already doing that. I think they have that in plan. And that's great, because I assume right now Monkey Dojo is kind of like the development team, and the different projects are like the Shogun project and the Samurai project, and I assume like there will be like further like other kinds of projects collection being released, and afterwards they could merge all of this collection and put it in a metaverse. Yeah, I think they kind of got it right. It's just that you just gotta fill in like 2-3 years of activities, of business activities before the metaverse actually is relevant and adopted by the masses. Okay, so this is the team, quite a large team, 8 of them. Right, so this is their white paper. So it's kind of very businessy, vision and values, great. So this is the overview of what. Alright, so they talk about their utilities, right? And finally, this is where we can take a look at what these utilities are. So the first one is a DAO, and then I guess this is kind of like the board members, right? And then royalty fees, 7% of fees will go to the DAO, 3% will go to the team. Okay. Treasury fund. Right, oops. Right, then staking, they have the token, they have auctions, they have raffles, they have merch. Yeah, okay. Tokenomics, right, initial liquidity is 15k. Right, so they are actually trying to okay. Ways to earn, okay, where to spend it. Okay, so two methods. One is the weekly auction, okay, and the raffle ticket. Right, I think this is a pretty sound tokenomics, because look, when I look for what I look for in a white paper that has tokenomics is ways of earning. I mean, ways of earning is it's not as important as the ways of like where to spend your tokens. So right now they have 2 avenues for you to spend, for their community to spend the tokens, and I hope there will be more, because I think this 2 is really too little. I don't think it's gonna burn enough. Seems like let's just see. So maximum supply is this, and listing price is this. So we take away Okay, let's say take away 3. I guess it's about like a 500k kind of about 500-600k USD worth of supply, maximum supply. Assuming that the price is this, I just don't know though. To me, a lot of projects are doing this, and I don't see people talk much about their tokens. For me, right, introducing your own project tokens shouldn't be at the start of your project. It should be something like, you keep in mind, like once we have like critical mass and people really want to engage in this community, then we release something like Bored Ape. The Bored Ape token is the Ape token is like, their community is already so involved and so hyped, so of course they would want to use it. But right now, if let's say MetaWatchies were to give out a token, doesn't really make sense to even like let people know that we would be doing it. It's not very incentivizing, in my opinion. So for Monkey Dojo, maybe they do have a very excited community to be part of this whole their whole ecosystem. That could be the case, and if that's the case, that's great for them. Okay. Okay. Let me. So this is where the main revenue would go. Okay, that's pretty reasonable. There's a launchpad fee of 11%. For this I didn't know, so that's pretty interesting. Now, if that's the case, I think this is a great business opportunity for people who are in the startup space. Just create a launchpad, right? You de-risk everything. All you need to do is how you de-risk everything is, doesn't matter whether or not the project goes through and sells out, right? You just need a large collection to do well, and you get a lot of revenue. The only thing that you need to protect yourself in a launchpad, this is not about Monkey Dojo. This is about Magic Eden and OpenSea and stuff like that. So in their launchpads, I think as long as you have what do you call it, do proper due diligence on and background checks on projects, you would be pretty safe. So opening a marketplace, that's a pretty good idea. I talk about de-risking is because of the whole situation in the crypto space right now. At the moment of speaking to you guys, Ethereum is about 1.5, 1.6k, right? And it's almost unprecedented that it would fall this much. If it hits like 3 digits again, I think that it's a little bit scary. Although I think we could see as an opportunity if we are strong believers in this kind of in crypto. It's a great opportunity. But you know what? I think I am not an expert in any of this, so I'm not too sure. Right, the next one is Moody. Right, so Moody looks very anime inspired. Real experience in the in the DAO NFT build. Okay, what does this mean? What does real experience mean? So on a weekly basis, creator fees will be transferred to wallets, and the holders only giveaway will be based on DAO voting. Okay, it's very Azuki kind of vibe. Okay, so Discord launch, right? Another metaverse kind of thing. Right. Yeah, so it seems like for this Moody NFT, their focus is on creating alpha groups. Seems like just looking through everything, I think the most valuable utility that you get out of it is this, because the space is so huge, don't you think? The NFT space is so huge that if you have a centralized location where people talk about projects, it's so much easier. Right now, what I'm doing is only looking at how rare is. There's like rarity, there's like projects that are on Magic Eden, for example. So yeah, it's a subset of NFT projects that are launching anyway. Right. That's mainly it. There's no white paper for us to read, because I saw that they have all these tokens, right, and they have the whole metaverse thing. I wish that they had a white paper for us to read more into, on like what the tokens can be used for. So something that something that a Monkey Dojo did really well was explain explaining in their white paper what their tokens is used for. Right, so Moody seems like a cookie cutter roadmap, and not too much to talk about it since they don't have white paper. Same for Lazy Lions, who does not have a website, so let's just skip them. Dinodawgs 3D. I like that they don't have the favicon updated. So Dinodawg Kingdom partner with, okay, it's pretty cool. If yeah, nice. Videos from Oscar-winning visual effects artists. Not too sure who is this. Oh, but cool. This guy's very credited. Right. Okay. Okay. Wait, who's the artist name? What's the artist name again? Adam, right? So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay. I think just because of how strong his following can be, Dinodawgs seems to be, I mean, probably it is not a I saw fully rocked. Hey, but hey, Metaverse ready. Yeah, I still feel the same way, no matter who's the one building it. I think the Metaverse is not ready. I mean, the Metaverse might be ready, but the community is not ready for the Metaverse. Right. Because, look, in order for this Metaverse to work, like especially in the NFT space, you need to convert people who are already in NFTs to come on board with the Metaverse hype train. And people who are in the NFT community, like getting involved in the Metaverse, that's a subset of a subset, right? Because people who are inside the NFT space is already so small, and you're gonna like cut the pie, a smaller pie for the Metaverse community. I just think we don't have enough users yet. Okay, there's no roadmap, and okay, I guess this is kind of like the roadmap. You get this Metaverse, you get so their non 3D version has already sold out. The 3D one is right now. So they have like play or earn games, and yeah, I mean, although it's a huge dude, right? Like a project with a huge name backing it up, not backing it up, but running it. I'm just not excited about it either. So let's just take a look at others. But you know what? I think they'll do well. It's just that, yeah, I don't see the utility of it. Okay, the next. No, I don't see the utility of it yet. It's not that they don't have any. Right, so next one is Milky Way. What a nice loading screen. Okay. Excuse me. Preparation artwork, right? Whitelist mint, right? Post mint, DAO token staking, cookie cutter roadmap. Nothing much. It's a nice landing page and loading screen, but everything else it's a bit trash. I just not too impressed by this at all. Yeah, it's like so low effort, right? And doesn't really tell me why anyone should mint it. Doesn't really tell anyone why they should mint it. I mean, right. So let's take a look at the last one, which is let me see. Is it Pixel? Oh no, I know Pixel Bears. They have nothing, so we're not gonna review them. Yeah, Superior Degens. Okay. It's quite striking. The website is pretty nice. Ooh, wait. Oh, this is so cool. When I'm scrolling, this actually like maximizes. Okay, so Superior Degens is a 2K project, and then it's okay. Okay, so the S Superior Pass is a collection of So they have like two kinds of NFTs. One's the pass and one's the NFTs. The PFPs, right? Profile pictures. And right, so they have the pre-launch, they have the launch, and the to the moon kind of thing. Okay. Yeah, so they have staking and everything. They have these two passes and all. I wish though. Okay, what can they do? Oh, so it goes to the DAO, is it? Okay. I'm just curious how they are doing. To me, it feels very not like, there's nothing too interesting. 0.4, yeah, it's not doing too well, I guess. I mean, there's still value, right? 0.4 is kind of like $20 or so. Is it $20? No, it's a little bit less right now. It's probably like 12. Yeah, 12 to 15, I think. Yeah, it's to me, yeah, there's just too little things for me to like read, and all of this seems very cookie cutter. It's majority of projects that we see in our review sessions, in our analysis, it kind of looks like this. I don't know how to exactly feel about it. Like, I don't feel too good, but if so many people are doing it, it means like it's working, right? Or another case is like just very lazy projects. I feel, I don't know, if they don't talk much about their so same thing. If you have so many features, right? You have your passes, you have your DAOs, you have your staking. Is that staking? Let's see. Right, I don't think they have staking. Yeah, but I think this is not enough to promote about your S pass, right? What are they minting actually? Yeah, it's the NFTs lah. Something which I like is it's like their artwork. I do like their artwork quite a bit. It's very clean, I guess. But yeah, why should I mint the profile pictures? Yeah. But hey, if they do well, then I'm really really happy for them. Just at this moment, I'm not too excited about their roadmap. Yep. So okay, right now they're here because they're minting this, right? So yeah. Okay. So this has been Superior Degens, and yeah, I think we have come to the end of the stream. What I'd like to do at the end is to put myself in a very hypothetical scenario. Again, not a disclaimer which I said at the start. This is not financial advice, and I'm not shilling or causing any FUD in any projects. It's just my personal opinion, as a founder and as someone who's in his own journey trying to launch an NFT project. I think so in this scenario, just hypothetically, if I could mint just one project, assuming that I have the funds and the whitelist for me to mint, one project that I want to get involved in out of all of those that we have talked about, I think I have an answer, and let me just maybe talk about like the top 3 that are in my head. I know I have this. Oh, I didn't mute my mic. I'm so sorry. We have this. Oh yeah, not this. Let me see if I have a third one that I want to pull out and say, oh, this is not too bad. Okay, so out of these 3, right, these 3 NFT projects seems to be a non-rug kind of NFT. Not to say that they were moon or they would not rugged or anything, but the general impressions from their roadmap and everything, it seems like pretty trustworthy, and it has potential. I like CYBERPUNKS for how their website is like. I like it for how. Oh, so sorry, my Alexa acted up. Alexa, stop. I'm so sorry. Okay, yeah, so I like their team. I like their roadmap. It's very nicely. I mean, there's a lot of things. But in their own way, it's very nicely showcased on their website. Wish that they had a white paper though, because they have tokens. So that's something which if they went an extra mile to explain more about this cyberpunks that they're creating, the arena and everything, that would be great. However, they did not, so that's why they are in my top 3 and not my number 1. And then amongst Monkey, Dojo, and Dinodawg. So Dinodawg is founded by a very renowned visual effects artist, and I'm sure through that he has a lot of connections and built a name for himself. However, not updating the favicon, not having a true utility. I just am not too sure about it. I mean, I guess the utility is here, right? With huge utility when stealing the way. Okay, so maybe let me just read this again. So they have a player-earn game, which is like a battle royale player-earn game. They have their token, which has already been live. Can use it to upgrade your dino, enter whitelist auctions, purchase incredible weapons, vehicles, and more. I guess this is for their games. And then they also have upcoming games and more utility to be announced. I think this is a very um, a boomer website, for the lack of a better word. So it has all the information which I want to find, but it's not presented really really nicely. Um, it has it's actually quite a large team, right? Six of them, and Adam, yeah, Adam's amazing career. It is quite amazing. With all that he has done, and it's a project with a strong backing because of him having a strong following. So that's why to me it's one of the top 3 projects today. However, yeah, just if I remove Adam from the project, right, it feels very empty. It feels like there's nothing much, and yeah, and that's why it's kind of in my top 3 and not my first. To me, my first project would be Monkey DAO. I know at the start I talk about how I think they are a little bit too early and they shouldn't be doing it, but after reading their roadmap further, I realized that hey, they know this themselves, and they whatever I talked about having more collections first, then releasing the metaverse. I think they we kind of have the same train of thought, and I mean, since whatever I thought about, they already have thought about it. Kind of like there's a connection for me with them, you know what I'm saying? Although it's not them with me, right? It's like me to them, yeah. So, I think Monkey Dojo is a project which I would mint if I have the chance and the opportunity to. It's just taking the art out. I just like the whole utility and how seriously they take themselves. There is the light paper. It's not a white paper yet, so maybe they're still working on it. But at least they do have a light paper for people like me who appreciates looking into the project more like a business perspective, and being able to evaluate it not just based on promises on the website, right? And yeah, I guess Monkey Dojo is the project that I will want to mint if I have the chance. Yup. Right, so with that, this has been Isaac, and this has been the stream for today. I'll be back tomorrow if you're enjoying this. And yeah, if you're enjoying it, please like, subscribe, share, comment, whatever you do to just help provide engagement to the video so that we can get more audiences and build a stronger team. And in the future, I hope that this channel is here to stay even after our launch, and we could make this into kind of like a consulting call, have people on board, and just discuss about different projects, and just have fun in this community. And yeah, for all the projects out there that's minting, that's all are going to mint, those that I'm reviewing and those that I have not, I wish you all the best, man. Like, it's been a really really rough kind of period for crypto investors, right? And much less we are launching in a period where the whole economy is a little bit unstable, the crypto economy per se. And Tuso now and Tuso like 6 months ago is entirely different. And yeah, kind of Soul has been nerfed. So I hope you guys are able to do well, and that for everybody, the prices start to increase in the next 6 months. I'm sure right now it's kind of like a bear market, right? And I don't think it's gonna go away anytime soon. But ebb and flow, right? There's always the market moves in cycles, and it's just one of them, one of those cycles that we kind of have to push through, right? So stay safe out there and enjoy yourselves. See ya. Bye.